1931, the Yangtze River floods devastated China, claiming between 3 to 4 million lives. Millions found themselves in dire straits, leaving an unforgettable mark on history. What really happened? It all began in June 1931, as torrential rains started to pour down on central China, and the people had no idea of the disaster they were about to face. Although the rainy season had always been a part of the region's climate, that year saw an unprecedented level of rainfall. Water levels in the rivers began to rise, and by July they reached record highs, surpassing warning levels. By August 1931, the floods spread to provinces like Hubei, Hunan, Jiangsu, and Anhui, drowning rice fields along with the lives of millions. In Wuhan, one of the economic and transportation hubs of the region, nearly all activity came to a standstill. The poor irrigation system, unmaintained in a timely manner, was ill-equipped to manage the floodwaters, leaving millions to suffer loss and devastation. The government, led by Chiang Kai-shek of the Kuomintang, bore the heavy burden of responding to the disaster. A lack of resources and coordination among various government levels exacerbated the situation. Alongside him was Vice President Li Zongren, who also played a role in addressing the crisis. Ineffectual coordination and communication among government tiers heightened public anxiety. As September approached, despite the Yangtze River's water levels beginning to recede, many areas remained submerged. In fact, the damage, both material and human, was immeasurable. By October, the waters started to withdraw, but the long-term impacts began to manifest. Experts like Zhang Dui, an irrigation specialist, suggested reforms to the irrigation system. Yet amidst this chaos, would those plans be effectively implemented? Historically, this disaster not only reflects the impact of nature, but also serves as a profound lesson in human management. A lack of preparedness and political instability contributed to the extent of the flood's devastation. The questions raised are not only posed by historians, but are rooted in the hearts of the people who endured immense suffering. Numerous sources agree on the flood's consequences, yet debates persist. The primary causes of the flooding remain unclear. Some argue it was due to abnormal heavy rainfall, while others blame poor management and political turmoil of that era. The estimated death toll ranges from 1 million to 4 million, with inconsistencies across documents making it difficult to grasp the true scale of the disaster. The economic and social landscape of China post-disaster was irreparably altered. This prompted sociologists and economists to conduct in-depth studies on its long-term implications. Could the scars of the past become a catalyst for reform and development in the future? The Yangtze River, with its majestic beauty, has witnessed many ups and downs throughout history. The river is not only a source of life, but also holds countless memories for people. The 1931 disaster remains a painful imprint in the minds of many and serves as a reminder of humanity's vulnerability against nature's might. Nearly a century later, these questions continue to emerge in discussions and research. The historical narrative of the Yangtze floods is not merely a part of the past, but a lesson for the future. Looking back, we must ask what we've learned from such disasters. Are we repeating mistakes, or is there something still lurking in our resource management and development practices? The story of the Yangtze floods extends beyond numbers and data. It is a valuable lesson in awareness, responsibility, and the capacity for rebuilding in a world full of uncertainty. Behind those dry statistics lie the lives, stories, and memories that will never fade. As nature continues to both charm and threaten, humanity must cultivate experience and preparedness to avoid facing similar calamities in the future.